We're going to do a reading on whether we should be worried that our favorite TV shows are cursing us, okay? Because I've heard that shows like the Vampire Diaries as well as the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina have been using real curses in their freaking scripts. And I have my own perspective as to what might be the answer to this question, but I thought I'd ask anyway. Like, should we be scared that these programs are using real curses? Because they're basically cursing you when you're like watching the TV show. So is it actually affecting us? Should we take any precautionary measures? That's what we're going to try and find out. So, okay, we're going to talk about Vampire Diaries first. No, actually, we'll just do a general reading on all of it, okay? Is this something we should be worried about? What should we be doing in relation to the curses that are being mentioned on those shows? Okay, hold on. We have the card of eternal love. Okay. This is love. Okay. The energy and vibration of love. Seven of Wands. You don't have to fight it. It's all good. There's no struggle. I want to pull these cards. We have Nine of Swords, sorry, that's stress and anxiety. Okay. So this is talking about how the fears that you have will perpetuate whatever is on there. So you don't have anything to be afraid of. I did this reading knowing the answer already, but I gave it a chance, okay? Love is about opening up to the vibration of love. It's an art form. It's fine, right? But that's also like, okay, this is going to sound so cheesy, but if you choose to be on the vibration of love, to be on the vibration of light and good. And it's not that you cannot have the other emotions, but if you choose to focus on the good in your life, it doesn't really matter what anybody says to you, what kind of curses they hurl at you, you're going to be fine. And even if something did work for a temporary time, it would be easily brushed off, right? So it's all about where you focus your energy. Seven of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you don't have to fight it. It's almost like fighting it is actually worse. You're fighting a losing game, fighting a losing battle, because by fighting people that curse you, fucking TV shows that apparently curse you as well because they don't do their research or anything, apparently by doing this, like, you're also perpetuating the fear, and therefore you're fighting something instead of dismissing it as non-existent. Okay. I mean, I also understand that obviously they would probably use real curses and all that because it makes it more authentic. So I can understand that. I think I'm just like genuinely curious. Like, should we be worried? But I don't feel like that's the case. Memories of love in reverse. Okay. So this is about forgetting. Okay. Leaving things in the past, and about forgetting. Okay, so this is about setting some energetic boundaries as well. So when it comes to watching TV shows, and I like to do this, especially so it depends, right? For example, if there's a TV show and I know that watching it like gets me freaking annoyed, it gets me really riled up, or when you're scrolling on social media, especially that, like, I love Twitter because I think it's the funniest place ever, but at the same time, sometimes ooh, triggered, like sometimes it's a cesspool as well, just like any other social media site. So, and I haven't been doing a very good job of this, but what we can all do is to really strengthen our own energetic boundaries. You set the intention that you kind of like imagine yourself with a barrier around you and say to yourself that when you're coming onto this social media site, or when you're starting to feel a little bit like, okay, the things that I'm reading are really getting to me, the things I'm watching are really getting to me in a negative way. I'm like, okay, this is just a TV show. I am just an observer, and I'm not taking in any of the energy of the characters or of the space here. Because for most people, it's going to be fine. But there are a few of us that are very like intensely like empathic and all those, whatever, sure. And it's going to affect you a little bit more than usual. Or if you're already like depressed, if you're already going through something and you watch something, you read something on social media that's like even more triggering or just even worse, right? Sometimes like you take in that energy because either you resonate with what was said or because it's just, it adds to it. Like, I'm already going through a lot. I'm already feeling emotional. And then I read something that's like a fucking disheartening, an aggravating post, right? So you set those energetic boundaries by, again, imagining this barrier around you and saying, no, I'm not going to take any of the energy of the person that wrote this post, the person that is cursing this TV show, or whatever the heck, you know? But that's what I see. So I don't feel like we have anything to worry about, really. This was just a very, very, very quick reading to see what was going on. Okay, I actually want to ask, are they cursing people through these TV shows on purpose? Sweet success. Okay. I do. Well, so this is definitely the reality of the curses. This is like divine messages in reverse. Okay. This is a lack of foresight. Four of Wands. Foundation and achievements. Okay, well, yeah, so no, this is giving me the vibe of like they did it for the plot, you know, like those curses were really just done to enrich the writing, which is very obvious. It's not prophetic, it's not like divine in nature, it's not used to call on another being or anything, although some people do know of what is going on, but yeah, that's all it is. It's not that those things were wrong. In fact, I like whenever something's a little bit real in a witchy sense, because I feel like, oh my gosh, that's my life, you know? So it feels a lot like a lot of fun. But I also know that, okay, sometimes you got to be careful with the things that you say, right? And I just got curious as to like whether it meant anything, which gladly it doesn't. You know, you're going to be fine. You can go and watch Vampire Diaries or Chilling Adventures of Sabrina or whatever else other TV show uses real curses. If you do feel anything, it's likely the perpetuation of something that's already going on in your life, and fear, which is the key element to all of this, okay? Set the barrier. You can also opt to do a cleansing or protection ritual, which let me know if you guys are interested in anything like that. Okay, so that's it for this reading. Thank you so much. If you want to book a reading with me, book me at mediumisabella.com. Comment below what else you want me to do a reading on, or any questions you have. Excuse me. I'll see you next time. Bye.